What's up, everybody? Unsportsmanlike conduct, Gabri, back again for another week to talk with you guys.
Hi, everybody. How are we
I don't
doing?
even know. I'm doing fine. I saw LeBron James courtside at a basketball game last night. I mean, I couldn't be better, I don't think.
Courtside with a bottle of wine, no less.
Bottle of wine. Okay, can we talk about that really quick? I know that's not what anybody wants to talk about, but LeBron James, say what you want to say about the man, but he gets it. The 3-drink rule. A water, a coffee, a full bottle of wine. That sounds like an ideal time.
Yeah, I mean, give me a bottle of wine and I'm set. I don't really need much else.
Don't really need much.
That. So, yeah, he was courtside last night. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that was the most exciting part of the game.
Savannah's hat was certainly a choice.
I mean, I have one similar, but it's definitely way smaller.
It's also May.
It was also 80 degrees yesterday. Yeah, like it wasn't like a cold Cleveland day. The weather was actually nice. It was sunny for once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little hot outside.
And now listen, Savannah James, beautiful woman. She can do whatever the hell she wants. The hat was a choice.
You might have been a little hot, but that's okay. You looked good though. You still looked good. Yeah, she was over it though. She's like, "Oh, here we go again. We got to be on the big screen." Nope, no thanks. Yeah,
it's like they showed him like coming back. I think it was coming back from a TV timeout, and he was sitting there like scrolling on his phone with his hand like this, like
we were getting some wild angles,
blocking his face, and like I get it because you know it must be annoying as hell to have a camera shoved in your face 24/7.
That no.
Okay, but at the same time, you're sitting courtside at a game that,
like, you're in the place that you built, basically.
Right? Like, you're not on this team anymore. You really have no business being there. Even if you want to go. But like,
I think should we just like go into the conspiracies of this? We might as well. I think this is the main topic. Like, nobody even cares about the damn game at this point. There's like, oh, whatever. Donovan Mitchell's not even there. It doesn't matter. But LeBron James is. So let's talk about him. I think he's using it as like leverage.
To come back to Cleveland?
Well, I don't even know that. I mean, maybe to get like the Lakers to like give him another like fat bag, just bump it up even more. Oh, draft my son. My Bronny is going to the draft. Which
is crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't even have any comments on that other than the fact that he was at some like scouting thing last night, and I guess he did a fine job. I mean, that's not game play, but still, like, he was whatever. He was there. LeBron James is courtside. I think it might be for leverage or just for fun, just to be funny, just to get the people talking. I'm not in the playoffs. Let me go sit here. This will be way more exciting.
Yeah. It's always got to find a way to make it about him, huh?
Well, I mean, you can't go anywhere without making it about yourself, though. But I mean, that's a place to go if you want to make it something.
Right. That's I also saw, focusing on like the game itself, I saw a lot of Cleveland fans complaining about the refs last night. And
everyone's going to complain about that.
Let me preface this by saying I have no place to talk because I've spent this entire hockey series complaining about the refs.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But the refs last night were bad in general.
Bad. I mean, I will side with you on this one. If you're going to take 16 more 3-point shot attempts than the other team, you're not going to get the fouls called that you want called.
Right.
That's another thing.
So that's basically exactly where I was going to go with this. The main point was like the free throw disparity.
But if you got to argue something, that's the way you got to go.
Yeah, I guess. But then I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, way more 3-pointers. You're not
getting close
fouled
to the
as much on a 3-pointer, obviously. The Celtics, I mean, they've rediscovered the art of driving to the basket, which I feel like they forget because they live and die by the 3 so often. But specifically Jalen and Jason, they are playing like Jalen and Jason right now. And I'm just like, we also need to remember that there was a game like a month ago where the Celtics became the only team in NBA history to not get sent to the line.
Have a free throw.
Yeah, so it's more the officiating was, and it was bad on both sides last night because some of the fouls that like Al Horford got called for, or Jalen got called for, I was like, what are we, I don't know what they're watching, but which kind of brings me to this overarching thing that I've thought about in the past, but like especially the last couple of days with the hockey stuff. So when did we decide as
where's this going? I'm scared.
The sports world that referees and officials are untouchable? We're not allowed to say anything bad about them. And if you do, it gets resorted to a fine, potential suspension, whatever. When did that become the norm? 2,
however, you can throw stuff at them though, and you won't get suspended.
I mean,
you can throw stuff at them. You just can't say things about them.
It boggles my mind. And the reason why this is in my brain, if you guys didn't watch the Bruins game on Sunday, there was a goal that was scored by Florida that should not have been allowed. Not have been allowed. That's just plain and simple. Florida guy cross-checked a Bruins guy into the Bruins goalie. Bruins goalie was in no way, shape, or form able to get over to try to make a play on the puck. It ended up as a goal. And you can make the argument, well, he was never going to get over there anyway. And that's fine. That's most likely true. But that doesn't matter because the rule is whether it's going to be a goal or not, the goalie needs to have the opportunity to play his position. If not, it's goalie interference, goal gets taken away, which is very clearly what happened. I've never seen the hockey world so united on one single call. And they got it wrong because they said there wasn't enough force. It wasn't enough of a cross-check into the goalie for it to be goalie interference. They still said Swayman could have made a play on the puck, which is absolutely insane.
And then they get a loss.
Oh yeah, and they ended up losing by 1 goal because of that. And listen,
right.
It's not, they didn't lose because of that. The Bruins have not played well for the majority of this playoffs. They don't shoot the puck. They go through games with barely 20 shots on goal for the entire game, the entire 60 minutes on the ice. That's not good. So I'm not going to say that's the reason why they lost, but like, damn, it helps. It sure helps. And the coach in his post game said, look, I'm not going to say anything about the refs.
Mm-hmm.
And then GM the next day holds a little surprise press conference thing and says, I'm not going to say anything about the refs. You know, we're not supposed to. We're going to get fined for it. We're not in a position to do that. And like, why? If coaches and players have to sit, and this isn't just hockey, this is like across all sports, whatever sport you think of, it applies. If coaches and players have to sit in postgame and answer questions as to why they did what they did, what went wrong, what went right, whatever, refs should be held to the same standard because they impact, especially it seems like now, in every league. In baseball, we're talking about getting rid of umpires because they're so bad and bringing in robots.
Awesome if they did that.
Like, I feel like we are way past the point of needing them to answer for their actions because, like, they're humans too. If they make a mistake in a game, make a wrong call, and we're all sitting here and saying, why? We should be given the answer to that. Like how it's not a perfect system, but like how the NFL does the pool reports or the NBA does like the final. It's not perfect, but at least it's something. It's some sort of answer, some sort of admission of a wrong call or something like that. But like the idea that refs are untouchable and you can't say anything about them or you're going to get in trouble. You can't be mean to the poor little refs or you're going to get in trouble. That's ridiculous to me. Ridiculous. And I'm so over it. And that's my rant on that.
Did you see Dan Gilbert's tweet about
I did.
I'm like, dude, you never post. But if anyone can afford a fine from a ref from the NBA, I think Dan Gilbert can afford that one.
Well, that's that too. Like when I saw that the Bruins GM was going to hold a little, media availability, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, good. He's going to rip them. He's you know, he got the okay to do this and they'll pay the fine, whatever the fine may be. And like, for them to just say like, nope, we can't do it. We're not allowed to do it. You know, we're not in a position to get fined. Like, grow some balls, please.
You know who's not afraid of getting a fine? Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert's not afraid of getting a fine. He's getting another $75K. He said.
Who cares?
Now that's a little, okay, I will say that's a bit, a little soft. You know?
75K for that?
For this, when you throw, like, Jamal Murray, I like Jamal Murray, but you can't throw stuff at the refs.
Yeah.
And that's like only $25K more. So, I mean, Rudy probably should have got his money worth with that one. Didn't. This is not worth it.
That's not the first time Gobert's been fined for that specifically, though,
yeah, but
right?
It was the same price twice. Oh, it was $100K the first time. My bad. Yeah, but you're telling me this in throwing stuff equals the same price?
They're soft. They're all soft.
Yeah, I don't really get it. I don't know. Whatever. Should we talk a little more Cavs Celtics?
Yeah, let's get into it.
I don't have a lot to say. I mean, it's going pretty much how I expected it to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like besides the fact that Donovan Mitchell didn't play in the game because he has a strained calf muscle, which is very unfortunate. He might have played his last ever game in Cleveland.
Really?
Might have, maybe. We don't know. Like, what if they trade him? If he doesn't sign an extension this offseason, I would trade him. Would you? I mean, I would get my money's worth out of that.
Yeah,
he's not gonna stay. As well get something out of it.
Is it going to be one of those things though? Like, does he have like a no trade clause? Like, I need to know what that looks like before anything.
Trade him. I think he can just be traded.
Just wherever.
And then the Lakers today, oh my God, the Lakers today were like, oh, we're going to be first in line for the trade. Yeah, you guys are only saying that because LeBron James was courtside last night and everyone was clapping and cheering because they don't want him there anymore. So I don't know.
Also, like, Donovan Mitchell,
I mean,
we would force his way to the Knicks. He would figure out a way to he's not
going to get there.
Nah, probably not. But
he's not going to get there. If he wants to go to New York, his best bet is to the Nets. That doesn't sound like a fun time though. No offense to the Nets.
No,
I'm just saying, like, he's a competitor. You want to be in a win now situation. I don't know if that's a win now situation for you to be in. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if the Lakers is a win now situation either.
It's not, but like, also, it's not really his choice either.
Yeah.
So wherever they want to send him.
What if he does like a sign and trade thing? Like, he agrees to sign the extension if they trade him to where he wants to go.
Maybe, but like, I don't know. I don't think he's going to sign an extension here. I just don't think that's going to happen. If it does, that'd be cool, sure. Yeah. But I just don't. I feel like they're going to trade Jared Allen too. Sorry, this is like way off topic of like things that are happening in the game right now. But I just feel like that. Also, let's talk about Max Strus.
Yeah, let's talk about him.
I told you what was going to happen. No, don't even say that because he literally did what I said he was going to do.
Yeah, he did.
One good game. He didn't have even one good game. He had one good half. I said, don't even worry about it. Second half's not going to happen.
That first half was like PTSD.
But did you see the shot at the very end?
Yeah, saw that.
It couldn't have been worse.
Nope. Not great.
No. That's my only like negative takeaway from the games that's been happening. Like Max Strus, like, I'm sorry, you got paid this much money and this is what you've been doing for us.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's, I would say, is unexpected, which is expected.
Him and Jalen got into it pretty good last night.
Yeah, but he's always getting into it.
Back and forth.
Yeah. He's always getting into it though.
Yeah. It was a whole lot of nothing. I mean,
yeah.
Even the thing that they had to go look at to review was a whole lot of nothing. It was just.
Yeah. Also, we're being like super deprived of this series. Most series are too. Like, we're not getting both teams to their full potential.
Yeah.
So it's not very fun.
Yeah. The one thing about that though is, and this is driving me crazy because I see all of like the big national media people say this. Oh, the Celtics didn't have to go against Jimmy Butler. Now they're getting the Cavs without two of their best players. Like, sorry, it's not
It's how it is.
Not their fault that these guys are getting injured.
It's
I don't
just
know.
how it is. Like,
I don't know
what
what
do you want us to do about it?
I don't know what you want them to do about it.
It sucks for the viewers.
But also, they're the number 1 seed. They won the most games. That's how it
goes. It's just how it goes.
They have the easier route to get to the mountaintop because they were the best for 6 months. Yeah. No one was able to get any
14 close. More wins than anyone else.
Like, if you don't like it, like, petition to change how the playoff seeding works and the playoff structure, but like until that happens,
that's how it's going.
Yeah, it's gonna make a difference whether a team wins 64 games in a regular season as opposed to 58, 54, whatever, and they're like a 4 or 5 seed or a 6, 7 seed. Like, it's gonna make a difference.
Yeah, even then the games are still kind of competitive in a way. So, like, I don't know what you guys want us to do. We can only do what is happening right in front of us, which is really bad, but whatever.
I mean, truthfully, you can only play who's on your schedule. You can only play who's available. Yeah. Unless they're going and Tanya Harding people, which they're not doing. Like, they have no responsibility for their opponents not being available. Sucks, but sorry.
Okay, so the only thing that I've felt has been weird this series, and this isn't to like hate on Jason Tatum, but that quote was insane.
I think a lot of people took it way
it was
out
insane.
Of context.
No, it was insane. Like, and you literally just answered it for him. You said you were the first place team for a reason. You won 64 games. Yeah, everyone thought you guys are good. No one we think you're supposed to be good.
Yeah, but I agree with what he said. Like, everybody thought these were going to be blowouts. Like, I said it before the season even started. Like, I don't think this is going to be as close or as much of a blowout of a series as everybody thinks. And like, each game is like double-digit spreads and stuff. So from that aspect, like, I agree with him.
Sure, but like the part where we don't have the coach of the year, we don't have the MVP. Like, why are you saying that about your? Why are you saying that about your coach?
Well, he's not saying it because he doesn't think that they deserved it. He's saying it because people can't have it both ways. You can't call them a super team who are the best at this, the best at that, the best at everything, and then not nominate any of these guys for any awards when they are the best.
That's fair.
You know?
But I just want him, because like Jason Tatum, you are so good. I want him to realize that he is a superstar, you know? Like, I want him to like feel like he's that good and play like he's that good. It's like when he had that quote, like, was that 2 years ago? When he's like, who's calling me a superstar? I don't know. Literally everyone. You're a top 5 player. You're a top 5 player to like a lot of people. Act like it. Like, I want you to go out there and be like, yeah, I'm the best. Go do it.
Yeah. But again, devil's advocate here. He knows he doesn't need to do that because he's got such good role players around him. So he doesn't need to be selfish ball hog, drop 50 whatever points every game. Hog. No, but like you look at Luka before he had Kyrie and before he had any genuine help. It was the Luka show and then everybody else.
Yeah, but everybody still says he's like a superstar.
Yeah, but well, you know my bitch about Luka. He doesn't play a lick of defense. And
I just want like Jason Tatum to one time like lean into his actual Kobe fantasies and like go with it. That's just what I want to see.
Yeah.
Just one time.
And he has, I mean, last year, like we talked about last year, that game 7 against Philly.
Yeah.
He has, but like I'm cool with him, you know, doing what he did 2 nights ago. Having, you know, a borderline 30-point game, double-digit rebounds, you know, near 10 assists, like a near triple-double, and get the win rather than go off for 45 points, be the best player on the court, and still lose.
Yeah, but like I need like a mic drop quote from him. I'm tired of like the lame sissy quotes.
Yeah, but everybody's see, that's the thing, the Tatum bias is, and it's because of where he plays. No matter what he says, he could say the sky is blue and everybody be like, no, you fucking idiot. It's
no, come on. I just need one like fire quote from him. I don't think we've got that. Just one like Anthony Edwards, just one like that.
Anthony Edwards, like, I don't know. I don't.
What?
The Anthony Edwards quotes and stuff, like, okay.
They're
cool.
awesome. They're funny.
That makes, whether he said some cool ass shit in a post game or not, makes no difference to me on, how he plays.
People would be like, yeah, I want Anthony Edwards over Jason
because he
Tatum
plays in Minnesota. If Anthony Edwards plays in Boston, everybody would call him corny for saying all this stuff.
Maybe, but
it's true. It's true. It's the Boston bias. You can say it about anybody. If Michael Jordan played in Boston, if Michael Jordan played in Boston, they would call him corny too.
Well, they already call him corny, so it's fine.
It'd be even worse then. It'd be even worse. Jason Tatum didn't complain about MVP votes, by the way. Just put that out there. He knew very well that he was not going to be an MVP finalist. I think we all knew that. But yeah, that's Tatum. Like, I don't know. It's just people hate on Jason Tatum. Whatever.
I think it's the quotes. I think it's the quotes that are doing it.
Well, he doesn't really say anything.
Well, when he does, it's like the wrong thing.
I think it's just the wrong thing because people want it to be the wrong thing because they have this.
I don't know. I mean, like if a player on my team, if a player on my team said that, I'd be like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? It's like when Jared Allen said the lights were too bright. I'm like, let's never say that ever again.
I'm cool with it because, like I said, you can't call them a super team. You can't say that they're supposed to blow everybody out and do all of this, and then when they don't do it, like, shit on them for it. When in reality, you didn't want them. You didn't vote for them to have the coach of the year, 6th man of the year, MVP, blah, 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 all these things. They're a super team when you want them to be a super team, and then
I thought they were just like a super team at all point in time.
To me, they are. To you, they are.
Yeah.
But to national media who need something to talk about, it's like they flip-flop.
I feel like everyone's like pretty much, yeah, you guys are good. People are saying that they're bad?
Yeah.
Who?
Everybody calls them overrated. Everybody calls them.
Okay, yeah. That's a bit much.
You should just see what the people in Boston say about them. It's insane.
Okay, well, I feel like Boston fans are a little crazy.
Not just the fans, it's the media. It's everybody.
No, not Al Horford slander. Okay,
Boston fans and the victim complex with the national media. It's not a victim complex if I can literally pull out examples to prove my points. Sorry you don't like Boston, but this is my life. I live this every day. I read all of this stuff. I consume this. I see it.
I'm going to say something and don't get mad at me, okay? This is not to be mean. This is just from observation. New York and Boston fans, very similar.
How so? I'm gonna let you go through all that before I say anything.
Okay. Different, but also more similar than they want to admit. Everybody hates them.
Yeah.
And then they're really loud and obnoxious about it because everybody hates them. That's all I got. So when the Knicks and the Celtics play against one another, like, cities might burn.
Good.
Oh, both?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Take the trash out all at once.
Cities might burn to the ground. Multiple.
Take the trash out all at once. Yeah, you got the Knicks fans already chanting "We want Boston," and they're in a tied series.
Yeah, a tied series with
cool.
The Indiana Pacers. Okay.
Cool. Good stuff. I mean, I grew up around New York fans, so I have too much experience. Too much experience about them, and they're something. And I'm not saying Boston fans are much better, but like New York fans are just. And for what? For what?
I don't know for what. They don't.
At least Boston fans have like recent championships to back up whatever shit they're going to spew. But like the Rangers haven't done anything in 30 years. They could potentially do it this year, which would be cool because this Rangers team is very fun. They're very good. They're very fun. But it's been 30 years for them. The Knicks, we don't even need to get into that. Yankees, 15. You got
they act like
all of those ones from...
Act like they've never won, but tell you about all the ones that they've won.
Yeah, speaking of can't have it both ways. You got that. The Mets.
I feel bad for them.
The Islanders, I mean, whatever. But that's also, you have twice the amount of teams.
And a lot of
nothing
losses.
Nothing to show for it. Like,
Man.
I don't know. Like, I know, and, you know, God love them for it. They're going to stick to who they are, New York fans. They're going to be loud no matter what. But, like, I don't know, man. Most annoying thing about Boston fans is when they don't win, they pretend they're a tortured fan base. What?
But that is one of my favorite things, though, when there's a really good, like, you've had, like, things consistently going your way, and they're like, no one's ever had it worse than us. I see a lot of Yankees fans do that a lot, and that's one of the funniest things I will see on the internet. What do you mean no one has had it worse? Literally everyone has.
They pretend they're a tortured fan base. Like, I know some Patriots fans have not handled this well, but, like, as a whole, no.
But the loud ones do, you know, the loud ones do stand out.
You must just be following the wrong people. Like, I don't know, man.
The loud ones do stand out, though. In every fan base. Trust me, they really do.
Oh, man. Trevor, who are you a fan of? That's what I want to know.
Probably the Browns. So he gets it. He knows.
Is he the one who said he was a Ducks fan? Talk about tortured fan base. Woo.
Oh, didn't they for the draft, the lottery put like the Ducks logo on the bottom of the screen when it was not them?
They
posted, it was
someone
like the live
posted
stream.
A picture of like a run through of it.
No, I literally think it was on the live stream, and it was showing who won, the Sharks.
Yeah, the Sharks.
It was showing their like front office people celebrating, and then the bottom it said,
oh no, it was like a bar. It was a bar.
Yeah, and it said Anaheim Ducks. In Anaheim. And they were like, yeah, that sucks. Oh.
Ducks, Chargers, and Clippers. You don't
at least
get
you guys
speak.
At least you guys got the Chargers going on together. Yeah.
I mean, if anybody knows about tortured fan bases, it's gonna be you, pal. So I get it. Okay. That comment makes a little bit more sense now. But
also I saw this crazy graphic, and I like, it makes sense, but it's not going. When I look at it, it was showing each like MLB, NBA, and NFL team like grouped in threes together by like winning percentage over the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And the Clippers have one of the best winning percentages. Sucks.
Chokers.
It really sucks.
That's all it is. They just choke.
That sucks. It was like Clippers, Yankees. I don't know what the other one was. I don't know what the NFL was, but it was funny. I don't know,
man. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, anybody else have more shit to talk about Boston sports?
Oh God,
might as well. I'm in a damn mood today.
Listen, Bree, it's not you. It's not you. It's literally just the loud men that are a part of
typical.
The fan base. Well, typical. Yeah, right. But they're really loud. They're loud and they have a lot to say.
Loud and wrong all the time.
Yeah, and those are the ones that stand out, and those are the ones that get the hate going.
Cowboys fans are also annoying. Now, I think that's something we all can agree on. That's good. We got that.
Yeah.
Drake May is already getting shit on. Have you seen any of this?
No, but I saw, okay. Is it because of the walking video?
Oh, with like 900 million things in his pockets? That one?
No, well, actually, that one was insane when he had a backpack on, like transfer some to the back. But no, I was talking about when he was walking onto the field and everyone's like, oh, he walks just like Tom Brady. Oh, he walks. And I'm like, guys,
yeah.
Please stop. Let's
I'm sick of the Brady comparisons. Not everybody needs to be Tom Brady.
Like, just let him be himself.
Adam Holland, Bruins choking in the playoffs yet again. They're not choking when they're losing to the team that finished better than them in the standings.
Okay, this is what we're doing. We're doing no more Boston slander for the rest.
Go ahead. Bring it on. Bring it on.
I'm ready. No more Boston slander for the rest of the time on the stream. We've done enough. We've done enough. We've certainly done enough.
Anyway, yeah, Plexico Burst said the Patriots are already regretting drafting Drake May. It's been 2 weeks.
What do we regret so far?
I don't know.
Oh, the pockets? It might be the pockets.
Maybe. He's a cargo pant guy based on the contents of his pockets. I don't know. Like,
not Chris. God.
Okay. He's going to have like 9 different ailments in the next month anyway. So whatever. It's whatever.
We're done.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh my God.
Hour and a half. I just got to make it.
So are the Bruins going to lose tonight? Or are we done?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just get it over with. Quick.
It's never been more over. Until it potentially we're so back, but for right now it's over.
Damn.
It's so over.
Okay.
Marchand's not playing. He concussed because he got sucker punched, but nobody wants to admit that it was a sucker punch, even though we have ample amount of evidence to show that it was a sucker punch. So yeah, he's out. They can only, rely on their goalie for so long. They're shooting 4 shots a game. Like I was telling a couple of my girlfriends on Sunday, we were all hanging out and we were walking back from a brewery back to one of their houses. And she was like, all right, so explain to me the Bruins series, because we were all going to watch the game together. And I laughed and I said, they're either the best hockey team you've ever seen or they act like they've never played the sport in their lives. And recently they have never played the sport in their lives. And that's pretty much it. So, okay, here's the last thing. The last thing on this, and then I never want to talk about the Boston Bruins again.
Okay.
Marchand experienced what he's done to dozens of players for years. Marchand gets suspended whenever he does anything. Whenever he breathes on anybody wrong, he gets suspended.
Is he the Draymond Green of the NHL?
Not anymore, but people still act like he is. Like, he's cleaned up his act over the last however many years, and
but he still has the street cred.
It's been about probably 5 to 6 years, give or take, since like any real incident. But yeah, people just like whatever.
No one's gonna forget once you do it once.
But also, just because he has that history doesn't mean we're just gonna let other players get away with similar things. Sam Bennett, sucker punch this year, sucker punch last year. Like, there is ample amount of evidence for him too. But because it's Brad Marchand, we're just gonna let it slide. That's not how this works. That's not how these rules work. Just because you think somebody deserves karma doesn't mean that like dirty plays need to be allowed in the sport because they've done it 10 years ago. Doesn't make sense. Like, the Brad Marchand brainworm syndrome is such a real thing. It's crazy. So yeah, he was a piece of shit for all those years, and I'm not excusing anything he did because like pretty messed up stuff. But that doesn't make it okay to do it back to him and not get punished and like celebrate the fact that he's now concussed and out of the playoffs. So let's just clear that up. The whole Brad Marchand thing. I know he's a rat. There's a reason why we call him that. But like,
oh, we call him a rat.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't like that name.
So that's that. He did lick 2 different people. Do you know how long ago that was?
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
He like licked their cheek. They were like jawing at each other and they got close and he licked them. It was like 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
I might have to take the other team's side with that one if we're licking people on the ice.
10 years ago.
That was like a fighting mechanism?
Just get in their head. Ask Brian Callahan all about it. He'll tell you.
Okay. See, this is why I like stay away from hockey, because every time I like dabble a little bit, I find out things that I just don't want to know.
Yeah.
Every single time.
There's a lot of things that I wish I didn't know, and I've been a fan of the sport my whole life.
So like when you say he licked 2 different people, was this like at the same game? He just started licking people. Oh,
it's just they're just like in a scrum and jawing at each other and grabbing each other, so they're face to face. And he licked his cheek.
Oof.
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know either. I don't know.
But meanwhile, you got this dude on the Rangers who's just swan diving into people, kicking them in the back of the head, but because it's not Brad Marchand, it's fine.
I don't think we should kick with knives on our feet, but like
no.
Right.
Probably not, but anyway.
No.
Anyway, yeah. we gotta talk about something else.
Okay. More NBA. I mean, what do we have tonight? We have the Pacers and the Knicks. That series is going a little better than I expected it. Are the Knicks running out of gas? Is what the people are asking.
I mean,
you can only play 40 plus minutes for so long.
Right. Josh Hart, has only come out of the game once. Yeah,
and he gets really mad when he's off the floor. He's crazy. He actually is crazy.
Yeah, he is crazy. I just don't, the Dante DiVincenzo thing, like, I don't know how long
he's going to make every single clutch shot.
Yeah. Like, his hot streak, I don't know how long this is gonna last.
He's been pretty hot.
It's remarkable.
Have you seen, I saw this today. I don't know why it popped up on my, I guess because it makes sense because they played tonight. But the podcast that Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart have you ever watched?
No.
Okay, well, on their podcast, they were talking about Indiana and saying how it was like it's the worst place that they've ever been. Like, it's just so bad. I'm like, let's not do that right now. Because you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen to them?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not do that. We should not be saying that. There's no reason that you guys need to be saying that. And they were like, oh, where would you rather be, Miami or Indiana? I'm like, well, why are we asking that?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does Miami have to do with anything?
They were like making fun of the city, making fun of the fans. They're like, the fans are good, but like don't like them. I'm like, okay, well.
Okay. They don't like you either.
You better watch your words is all I got to say. Because when people do things like that, it usually ages pretty poorly.
Yeah, more often than not.
Yeah.
More often than not, it comes back to bite.
Yeah, you really don't want to go at another fan base, especially like one that you're playing in the playoffs. I get if it's like your like division rival. Sure, that's going to happen, but there's no need to go after the Indiana Pacers.
Right.
And this was months ago, and it just popped up today. I just saw today. Like, it was posted in like February or March. I'm like, oh, okay. Interesting.
Even still, I mean,
yeah, just
where would you rather be, Indiana or Miami?
Like, come on.
First of all, what an unfair question.
Right.
To the state of Indiana.
They do not deserve that.
Like, after All-Star weekend. Okay. I mean,
but still,
a lot of people weren't happy that All-Star was in Indiana, but like.
Okay, I have a hot take about All-Star.
Go ahead.
And I feel like this is where NBA misses out and where by other, I say like MLB does a better job. All-Star should be for the fans.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but it's not about you guys. I know you guys are in the game, but it shouldn't be like a free-for-all for the players to just like do it. It should be for the fans. Yeah. Like, it should be a fan experience, a fun time for the fans. Indiana has a great basketball fan base. So, like, sorry that you're mad that people were having fun.
All the rumors about NBA All-Star Weekend, too. Like, maybe you guys shouldn't be doing that stuff.
Yeah, maybe you guys shouldn't have All-Star, actually.
Maybe we should just take it all away.
Right.
I just an unfair. What would you rather?
Right. They did not deserve that. So they played tonight. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll just have to see.
They're back in New York.
Yeah.
Tonight?
Yeah.
I don't know. I want this to go to 7 games. I want the series to go to 7 games.
I feel like the Knicks are going to win because then the NBA will get what they want, and then we'll get like a freaking civil war from cities at this point. Yeah.
It's going to be, barring any crazy unforeseen circumstances, like it's going to be Knicks Celtics Eastern Conference Final. I feel it in my bones. Yeah. Talk about burning cities on fire. That's going to be crazy.
But the other games tonight should be really good too.
What else do we have tonight?
Nuggets.
Yeah, they what the hell did Ant say to Jamal Murray after they lost?
No, I don't know what he said. What did he say?
I don't know. I saw everybody say, "Oh my god, did you see what Ant just said? Did you see what he said?"
Probably something funny. Probably
show me. Don't ask if I've seen it. Just show me it.
Probably something pretty funny, I would assume.
He was like, the Nuggets obviously won. He was like nodding his head and like saying something. I don't know. Anybody want to help me out? Keep talking and doing that. We love that. Okay. You just lost, dude.
You know he has something to say, though. He always has something to say.
Maybe we need to stop. Maybe we don't need to always have something to say. Because
I think that we should say more.
See, like in situations like that just looks so stupid. You just lost. And you're going to
say,
he
did all he could. He literally did all he could.
Keep doing that. We love that. Like, oh, what? Keep beating you? Okay.
Yeah, keep talking like that.
Gladly.
I've seen in situations where it works out.
I've also seen situations where it doesn't. So.
But I am rooting for the Timberwolves here, so I'm going with that.
Yeah, I don't really care who wins that series anyway. If that wants to go chaos 7-2, I'm totally cool with that. But like, I love shit talking, but like, don't stupid shit talk. Like, if you just got beat, don't say, yeah, keep doing that. Keep doing that.
I'm here for more.
Like, gladly. I'm sure they would love to keep doing that, Ant. Thanks for putting that idea in their brain.
As if it already wasn't. Like, what?
Just keep egging them on. That's great. I don't know.
I mean, they're the reigning champs. They really shouldn't have to get motivation. They should just be good.
That's true. They shouldn't. But
they should just play well.
What happened? Oh, speaking of should just be playing well. What happened at the end of that Nuggets game or the Mavs game last night? I fell asleep.
Yeah, me too. I fell asleep when it was like 96-92.
Damn.
And I was like, oh, I think it's over. So I was done. But it wasn't, I guess.
Luka missed a free throw. Is that Streets say yes on that one? Yeah, trying to think. I went to bed at like 8:30 last night.
I think the Thunder are going to win the series, so.
Do you? Because they tied it up last night, right? 2-2 now, that series?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're getting a Thunder advance.
Thunder and Timberwolves? Western Conference Finals?
That's what the people want.
Lou Dort against Karl Anthony Towns down in the paint. That'd be pretty sick.
What
did you hear? Ian Eagle call him the Dorture Chamber the other day?
No, but that's
love
insane.
that.
That's
love
insane.
That's such a good one. I don't like Ian Eagle calling football games, but calling basketball games, he's like remarkably good. But I heard that and I was like, that's good. Because like, how many nicknames can you really come up with out of Dort? Like, it's just
not that many.
Dorture Chamber, that's top tier. Did you see the picture of Chet though in his that looked like a post game? He had the like 90s sunglasses on and a pink button up. What are we doing? Shay's got to help him out at this point. You got fashion icon SGA in that locker room.
Oh my God. You know what I really look forward to seeing every single day that they play? Tyrese Halliburton's fits.
He's like,
I don't understand and I don't get it. I'm not going to say they look good or they look bad. I'm just going to say I don't get it.
Some of them I'm like, okay, like I don't necessarily like it, but I just don't
think it fits him right.
I see the vision. Other times I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
SGA last night though.
I mean, he always looks great.
All white, looking like he just came out of the Matrix. Pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool, dude. Help out your teammates, bro. Give them some fashion advice. Let them borrow a couple pieces.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Do we have anything else before we I don't know. Do we have a game? We're doing a game today?
I mean, there's some NFL stuff that happened.
NFL. Schedule release tomorrow.
Yeah, schedule release tomorrow. National holiday. Everybody should get work off.
Are we team pro schedule release event or against schedule release event?
I'm pro because it gives me something to scroll and look at.
Okay, fair.
And I like the videos. I like the videos that they do.
Yeah. I like how creative it's gotten.
Yeah.
Like for team, like how they do their own spin on it. I don't like how it's like a televised event thing like that and how it's like little leaks here and there. Like we already know the first 5 primetime games of the season. If you're trying to make me interested in this whole schedule release event, those are probably the things I'm most interested in, aside from like my team's actual schedule, which they will tell me. So why am I going to watch? I just don't understand when this became like, oh, sit in front of the TV, watch us unveil some dates because we're going to do it.
What else do people have to do right now?
There's playoffs going on.
Yeah, but like football's football, you know.
Yeah, football's king. It's always going to be king.
Football's football. No matter what happens, no matter what anyone says, no matter what anyone does, it's always going to be number 1.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, NFL knows what they're doing. Money-making machine.
They know.
First game of the season, though.
Oh, Ravens, good game. Chiefs. You know, I just keep forgetting that Derrick Henry is on the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay, thank you.
It just never sticks, and I have to think about that again every single time.
Like, I want to say 85% of the free agent moves that happened this year, I have no recollection of. Austin Hooper is a Patriot? When the hell did that happen? Like, I know when it happened, but I don't remember.
Austin Hooper, oh no.
Yeah, well, we got like half of the old Browns offensive coaching staff now, so we might as well bring in some former Browns players, Hooper, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that would have worked like 5 years ago.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like, but like things like that, like Derrick Henry, I'm not even kidding, and I'm so happy that you said this too, because I thought this to myself the other day, and I asked Rob about it, and he was like, I don't even remember. I thought Derrick Henry was still a free agent for like a solid 2 weeks up until the draft. And then the draft was like, oh, they added Derrick Henry.
Baltimore Ravens.
I was like, oh.
Which is kind of scary.
They did do that.
Yeah, pretty scary.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we are not talking about that enough.
I mean, if you can stay healthy.
It's scary regardless.
A little foot issue that he got going on the last few years.
He'll be fine. I
hope so. I truly want this to be like the year for Lamar specifically.
Don't know if that's going to happen.
I'd love it if that happened though. Like everybody's always hyping you up. This is the year. This is the year we're going to do it.
Well, I feel like we're hyping everybody up, but the only one that ever does it is Patrick Mahomes.
Ugh, sick of him.
But no matter what we say, it's like, yeah, you had a really good season, but you're not Patrick Mahomes. Sucks, but like you're not. It's just not.
I don't know. I'd rather root for Baltimore than Kansas City, than Buffalo. Like,
well, I don't know.
It's all. I
don't know if I could say. I don't know if I could say the same here, but I mean, I like Lamar.
Yeah. It's all gross to me. Yeah. And then Odell is officially a Dolphin now, which
again, that's not doing much.
Ridiculous.
I don't know.
Ridiculous.
Oh, and Jared Goff got paid. So
Jared Goff got paid. Good for him. Good, just good for him. It's
a lot of people are mad about it, but I don't really care. Like, what else are you gonna do? Like, the NFL is like the only sport that people get mad when players get paid, as if the cap is not going to increase and they're going to rearrange things for everyone and they're still going to sign people and they're still going to be good.
It's looking at it like he's like the highest paid Lion ever. Like,
okay, that's going to happen every year. Someone else is going to be the highest paid something.
But also look at how many years the Lions were absolute crap. Like,
right.
Those guys weren't getting like Brinks truck contracts. So granted he's making a lot of money. But like let's not overreact about it. Let's it's deserved. It's a deserved payday.
Because how many good quarterbacks are there really? Not that many. You got to pay someone.
Not a lot. That poor man, Jeff Fisher, tried his hardest to make him quit the game of football and hate it for the rest of his life. And now here he is on the Detroit Lions, bringing them in the conversation of, legit playoff contenders. Whoever thought we would see the day? Like, he deserves every penny he's about to make for that alone. So, I mean, and like we say all the time, no matter what, somebody's going to be pissed off. So who cares? It's whatever. Good for you, Jared Goff. Who else? Somebody else signed. Oh, MVS signed with the Bills this morning.
A little crazy. That was a crazy one.
Kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, I saw yesterday that he was visiting, but like.
I didn't. I just saw the photo of him signing the piece of paper.
Odd. I don't know if I like that.
What do you mean? Like, it's bad for you or bad for them?
I
think it's
both.
just like fine.
A little bit of both. I feel like Josh Allen can make him, like, can elevate him a little bit. But I also feel like they're trying desperately to like plug in the hole.
I think they're getting a bunch of rentals right now.
That Diggs, yeah.
I mean, you have to right now.
Yeah, because Stephon Diggs, another one, gone.
I like the receiver that they drafted, though.
Yeah, Keon Coleman.
He's pretty funny.
Yeah. And if they can get out of him what you saw at Florida State last year before their quarterback got hurt, like,
right,
scary.
He's pretty good.
Don't like that.
And he seems just like a genuinely happy guy to be there.
Yeah,
he's having a good time.
It's really annoying when like the teams that I don't like
get
draft players
that everybody likes. Yeah,
sign players that are very likable.
Right.
Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't hate the guy. I can try, but it
then you're gonna see the
not be
videos
successful.
Like, oh.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Anything else in the NFL that happened?
Tom Brady, first game he's announcing is Browns Cowboys.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's a great home opener also.
Oh, it's in Cleveland?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. 4:25 start.
Solid.
That's great. Yeah.
Weather will still be nice.
Well, we hope. Might be. Who knows? Could snow. Could be raining. Yeah. I don't know.
Love that. Yeah, I just don't know where my brain is. Brady is going to be in the booth this year. That gap year off is just like, it feels like he was never going to actually do it. And now he's doing it. I'm excited. I think he's going to be really good. And I think that's a really good game.
Yeah, a lot of people will be watching too.
Yeah.
And will be excited to watch it. He can roast both quarterbacks, so that'd be good.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. Just what we all needed, more Tom Brady in our lives. Brother, we told you last week he was never going away.
It's like LeBron. He's never going to go away. He showed up and sat courtside, and that was the big attraction of the night.
Hop on the train or go complain somewhere else. I don't know. All right. Do you want to do this NBA game? And then we'll wrap it up. Okay. So this is like Weddle again?
Yeah, for NBA.
Okay, so we just guessed the player and we started off and we figured it out.
Yeah.
All right. Who do you want to start with?
I'll let you pick. I'll let you start it. Whoever you want to go with.
let's start with Jason Tatum and then work our way.
Okay.
Because I feel like he's in like the right age range for the bulk of. Okay, so younger than 26. That's good to know.
Okay.
So now, what do these little squiggly lines mean, Micah?
Okay, so
close
yellow
match.
Okay, what does it say? Team.
Team indicates player previously played for that team, and he's younger than 26. Okay.
But he's going to be in the West.
Yeah.
So who played for the Celtics in the West?
Robert Williams. Grant Williams. Let's try Grant Williams. Taller. Okay.
Is he's
Robert
with the Hornets now?
Oh, that's right. Okay, try Robert Williams then. He's younger.
Oh.
Okay. Close. Okay. Portland.
So he plays for Portland.
Who else went to Portland?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to know. I'm not going to know anyone that played for Boston that plays for Portland.
Malcolm Brogdon? He's not younger than Jason Tatum, though. Is he? Oh, yeah. No, Brogdon's not younger. Maybe Danilo? Micah, try that. Danilo Banton. Or Delano.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Wow.
Okay, good. You got it. I would have never got that. I would have never gotten that at all.
What a I mean, I know the whole purpose of these games is to like pull a random player, but what a random player.
Yeah, I would have never gotten that.
What the heck?
I'm proud of you, though.
Thanks. Shout out to our little helper in the
Yeah, but that was never going to happen for me.
I don't even have any words. I got nothing.
I don't even know who he is. Like, I'm sorry, I don't.
He started off the season with the Celtics, just like playing garbage time, and then got traded. And he had a couple games for Portland this season where like he started and he had like 30-something points.
Oh, nice. Okay. See, I don't know anything about the Trailblazers, which sorry, just don't.
Wow, crazy. Like I said, of all the players, that's almost as random as it could have possibly gotten. So cool. Thanks for the help in the chat. Teamwork makes the dream work. Cool. All right. Well, we'll have to do that again.
Yeah, and then next time we'll do it. It'll literally be like LeBron James. And we'll be like, oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks. However, next show we're taking a little bit of a hiatus for a couple weeks. Break.
Summer vacay time.
Yeah.
I'm getting my eyes lasered. Yeah.
She's getting her eyes fixed. I'm going back to Connecticut for a little bit. And we're just gonna do little summer break like we did last year. Unfortunately, no crazy extravagant European trips this summer, but whatever.
Right, we'll keep you guys updated. We'll let you know when we'll be back.
We'll do stuff. We'll hang out. Meanwhile, you obviously all know where to find us when we're not here. And hopefully by the time we're back, we can say the Boston Celtics are NBA champions.
Great. Yeah, because we all just want that. Anyways, we'll see you guys. We'll let you know. And we'll see you guys soon.
Couple weeks, I guess. Bye.